Welcome to that 80s show, a somber occasion. We bring you the show fresh from the news. That Wham.
I didn't expect it to happen.
Who needs trinkets, though?
No.
Who needs trinkets? Christmas
we are bigger
number one.
than that.
No, we're not. Christmas number one announced this past weekend. Wham, not number one.
Not bad.
Kylie number one.
Yeah.
However. What's your however first?
My however is that Wham for the first time made the global top 100.
Oh, you know what? This is like in sport now.
Yeah.
There's like all these new records. They're always making up new records for people because they got more stats and more data and more things. So every time somebody does something, this is it's because you're just recording it now.
Yeah.
So theoretically, we could keep going until we find Wham in, like you're saying, global number one.
Yeah.
We could do Wham last Christmas, top of that 80 show number one charts.
Right.
You know, you just keep making up stuff. So yes. Wham didn't go 3 years in a row. We didn't think it was going to happen. We think they peaked too early. Kylie Minogue, congratulations. I said a mean word about it, but I cut it out the final edit.
Oh.
Yeah, I self-edited myself. I couldn't let... if I had left that mean word and Kylie together on the internet, they may have taken away my privileges.
What privileges?
Those ones. You know the ones... You know the edge of the internet that I sometimes go to?
Ooh.
Yeah, they wouldn't have allowed me there even.
I think it's still okay because Kylie's at least an 80s icon.
She is. And you know what? Every time Kylie gets a number one, Barrett Edelstein gets his wings. And I like to imagine them covered in glitter and let him little... I like to imagine Barrett, the celeb savant, floating off like a little cherub.
Cherub is the correct word.
Shooting me with his
I was going to say nymph, but...
A nymph! A nymph maniac. I think that is a nymph maniac. Welcome to that 80 show. You might be listening to this around Christmassy. I mean, it is our Christmas tradition.
Yes.
Those of you who don't know, when we used to beg and plead at Cliff Central, please give us a show, that we're going to give you a show when no one's listening.
Yeah.
And we thought, well, that's great. And we've never changed it because no one has listened years later. And we would always have a show that played out on Christmas Day.
Yes.
And we had music.
We had Christmas and New Year's shows.
Yeah. And we had music. You could listen to us with
We were fillers.
Fillers. My God. But somebody liked us somewhere.
Yeah.
And so this is our little Christmas treat for you. I get all the Facebook memories of those studios. Remember, they wouldn't even put us in the main studio.
Yeah.
We had to go sit in that B one that was like far away. The aircon didn't work. Smelled damp. But anyway, here we are, back again. A Christmas show. So you're listening to this on Christmas. So will Kylie, this is the thing, right? You can have a Christmas number one this week. Congratulations. Well done, Kylie. Cool. Awesome. There with your looking so hot with your little trophy. But in 40 years' time, will anyone remember your song? No, they won't.
In 40 days' time, will anyone remember?
That's what I'm saying. Are they going to play Kylie Get On? Because they so badly want to be linked to Last Christmas because they rage love it so much. They've got to pretend, this game. They're not going to do that with Kylie.
No.
And will Kylie's song, Xmas, continue making money 40 years after the fact, Dory? Because everyone goes, great, how much money does that song make every time it plays?
I've never really thought about it.
Oh, yes. Well, I thought about it.
Because you play it all the time.
So the very good people at some other website have put it together, the biggest earning Christmas songs. So, of course, those of you who don't know, Dori and I are in the biz. Every time a song plays on radio, you got to log it. You send it to a collection company in South Africa. It's either Samro or Capasso, I think, is the public. Samro is the radio airplay. And then they do a calculation, and then they pay the record companies or pay the publisher who then pay the artist.
Yes.
Or whoever.
Yes.
Right? So, literally, every time a song plays, somebody gets paid. Okay, unless it's on Spotify, then nobody gets paid.
No.
We're on Spotify, truth.
Yes.
This is the truth. Okay, let me go through, not all of them are 80 songs, but I'm going to go through the top earning Christmas songs.
Right.
Number 10, E17, Stay Another Day.
Huh?
Yeah. But the lead singer, Tony Mortimer, keeps releasing a Christmassy type version with the little jingle bells.
Okay.
So that...
I don't even know the song, I'll be honest.
You know it. When you hear it, you know it.
Okay.
That makes £97,000
Over what period of time?
Per year. Per
year,
Okay, per
okay.
year. Cliff Richard, Mistletoe and Wine, £100,000 every year.
Sure.
The Pretenders, 2,000 miles.
Huh?
It's not 500 miles. It's 2,000. You know the song. You know the song.
Do I?
You do.
Okay.
Those
So
2,000.
the Pretenders, not the Proclaimers.
No, it's very confusing. I've got to
Okay.
tell you, it took me a while to go.
The Pretenders, 2000. Okay, if you say I know it.
You definitely know it. Those 2,000 miles gets him an extra £2,000 over Cliff Richard. So they get £102,000. Jonah Louie, this you don't know. Stop the Cavalry, £120,000.
Jonah Louie, Kitchen at Parties?
Okay, if you say so.
I mean, what's the song?
Stop the Cavalry.
Oh, Stop the Cavalry. Okay, because the only song I know of his is Always Find Me in the Kitchen at Parties.
Okay.
That's the
I
only
know
song of
that
his
song.
I know.
that song.
Huh.
Okay, so anyway, that must be a Christmassy song. Paul McCartney at number 6, Wonderful Christmas Time, £260,000.
Okay.
Last Christmas only in at number 5.
Huh.
Making £300,000 every year.
Not bad.
It's not
Does
bad.
Andrew get all that money? Or does it go to the estate?
Well, I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
Bing Crosby gets £328,000 for White Christmas.
Wow. Now that is old.
Yeah, that is. That's compound interest.
Yo.
That's compound interest. Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You, £376,000.
I thought you would be number 1.
Number 2, The Pogues, £400,000.
Wow. The
Fairy
Pogues
Tale
are higher than Mariah Carey. I'm impressed.
But number 1 earning Christmas song, Slade, Merry Christmas Everyone, £500,000 a year.
I thought you were going to say, do they know it's Christmas?
No, actually, that makes no money. Well, it does, but not in the top 10. So you
Okay.
ask, who gets all the money? So his family, along with Andrew, established the George Michael Fund, and it's managed by the Talent Fund on behalf of the Mill Charitable Trust. But what the money goes to, this is, you're going to love it, right? So they give the money through the George Michael Fund to 20 grants to organizations working with children and young people throughout the world. Some of them include children and young people struggling with their mental health, so they can access counseling, and funding for organizations helping LGBTQ plus young people who have been left homeless or estranged from families, to help support them and give them a place to stay and give them a purpose.
That's very cool. Very cool.
And it's all things that are very close to what George Michael would have wanted his money and causes close to his heart. So that's how much money Last Christmas makes. I thought I'd seen every Last Christmas a thing, right?
Yes.
Until last week I posted on our Facebook page.
It is wonderful.
Go back and look at it, that 80 Show essay on Facebook. George Michael singing Last Christmas, 2003 I think it was.
Somewhere around there. I have to say, I'm watching this video, right? I did kind of expect Andrew to just walk out on stage.
Andrew was in his reclusive stage here.
Yeah.
Right? He was just in his warren.
I thought that
Wirral.
was going to be like the major surprise.
Oh, but even...
But it was still cool.
I mean, you know,
Yeah.
so
So don't expect Andrew. He's not
the response from the audience is crazy.
amazing. Amazing.
This is before Last Christmas had got the zeitgeist that I think it's got now, right?
So this would have been at a George Michael concert where people would
yeah.
have gone to see his solo stuff primarily.
Yeah.
I wonder if he did any other Wham stuff at the show though.
He definitely would have, but I'll tell you what. So during Last Christmas, you always hear it with younger George Michael's voice,
Yeah.
right? I mean, in his 20s. This is now, he's more mature, he's rounded out his voice. It's like his older voice, which works in a lot of different ways.
Yes.
Hearing him sing Last Christmas as a more mature man with a wow. It's like, wow, fuck. Every version of Last Christmas is amazing.
Yeah.
It's like the various forms of Pokemons. You know?
Okay.
If you know, I'm not going to try to make Last Christmas and Pokemon references.
Definitely watch this video because I smiled so hard my face got sore while I was watching it.
Same as me. What you will definitely notice is that within 30 seconds, even sooner, it makes the kid from The Omen smile. There is a kid who pops up. It's definitely Damien Thorne from The Omen. Even the lighting around him is all red. Okay, so check that out. It's like he even makes the Omen kid happy.
It was cool that there were kids in the audience. Actually.
Oh yeah, no,
I thought it was cool.
It was fun.
Because you're thinking a George Michael concert's going to be too sexy, too risque, maybe. But I think that was his 90s phase.
It looked like a multiple. I don't think it was his concert. It didn't. It looked like
multiple.
It must have been other people there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it looked like there were a lot of artists there. It didn't look like a. What is it, George Michael?
Also, can we talk about his suit?
Oh, you talk about it, Dory.
I'm speechless about his suit. It's
made of wrapping paper. Made of Christmas
like
wrapping.
Made of wrapping paper. It sparkles. Well, not really, not literally, but like it shines.
That's his internal sparkle.
Yeah,
sparkle
it shines. It's a shiny, golden, wonderful outfit. Go watch the video.
Go watch it. Now, here's a last little bit of Last Christmas stuff, right? It's often, the story often told by Andrew Ridgeley is that the song was written. Here, I'm going to read from Andrew Ridgeley's book, right? Okay. So, George Michael wrote the song in his childhood bedroom while his parents and Andrew Ridgeley watched football on TV downstairs.
Yes.
We were killing time on a Sunday, said Ridgeley later. It was winter, early 1984. The big match was on, which was the only live football on TV in those days. Neither of us were really watching it. I was more interested in football than he was, and his attention was clearly elsewhere. We had a 4-track. He went upstairs, starts writing the song, comes down, he says, listen, I've got the perfect Christmas song for you. And the rest is history. George Michael later said he wrote the song in February 1984. The question gets asked, what match were they watching?
Right.
Okay, so The Guardian, this fantastic section on their football site called The Knowledge, where people ask the most random and ChatGPT-able questions and people come with answers. So I said, okay, if you guys were watching this match over Christmas, what match was it? So they did the research, right?
Yeah.
So they said, assuming the football was live, which then it was very rare for a football game to be live. Not every game was live. As Reggie suggests, they're pretty sure that the match in question was on ITV on Sunday, 12 February 1984.
Huh.
Okay. With the evocative kickoff time of 2:35. The match in question was Luton versus Manchester United. And Manchester United won 5-0.
5-0.
However, there were no goals in the first half. So maybe that's where George went, fuck this. I'm going to go write the seminal song of my generation.
And missed all the 5 goals.
Manchester United are letting me down again, a feeling that I can totally relate to latterly. I just went, fuck this, I'm going to go write a song. Comes down and says, you can't believe it, Manchester United scored 5 goals. He says, I don't give a shit.
I've written the best Christmas song ever.
That's going to make £300,000 every year and touch so many hearts.
Sure.
Especially the heart of that 80s show. So once again, Manchester United being shit saved the day. Not for the first time.
I like what you did there.
So let us get a little bit depressed, right? So depressing. So this story pops up last week. I think we recorded on a Monday. The story came on a Sunday. We didn't really know the story. We didn't really put it into the show. We're going to talk about it because Rob Reiner's death.
Yeah.
Huge from a 1980s, huge from a point of view of a person who got killed, right?
Yeah.
Massive story. Recapping the timeline, right? Story comes out, Rob Reiner, someone's been called to their house, him and his wife have been found dead. Our first response when he saw it was like, looks like a suicide, right?
Yeah.
Because that was the first impression of it.
Yeah.
However, it starts going multiple stab wounds in the bedrooms and then later gets ruled as a homicide. His son, Nick Reiner, is then arrested near the University of Southern California on suspicion of murder. And then same day, reports emerged that Rob, Michelle, and Nick had an argument at Conan O'Brien's Christmas party.
Oh, was that? I didn't know where they were.
They were all at Conan O'Brien's Christmas party. Billy Crystal was there. A lot of stars have come out and said it was really awkward. He was unhinged. There were reports. So it's secondhand reports because nobody wants to betray confidence of a dear friend in Rob Reiner. But going he was walking around going, who are you? Are you even famous? And just really unhinged. Acting very bizarrely, and they then the family had an argument. Okay, and then this kind of transpires the next day. So he's been in custody. He's had his first court appearance. He was in court in shackles and a suicide prevention vest. He's not entered a plea so far, and the trial has been arraigned, or the arraignment is postponed to January 7th, 2026. Your thoughts, Dory?
Yeah, I mean, crazy story. You know, we always think that these famous Hollywood types have perfect lives, and far from it most of the time. But you seldom get this kind of...
This is wild.
Yeah, it is really beyond what you usually see.
It's Hollywood stuff, right?
And you realize, I mean, when I was reading the articles, there were lots of family photos of all of them. And when you look at the family photos, all the kids, everyone's smiling except Nick.
You know, you don't want to like bring that into it, but it's like
you know what I mean? This feels like it was a long time coming.
Yeah, but you then go and you don't know what's true and what's hearsay and whatever. But they said there had been a lot of issues. The latest story is that he'd recently changed his medication, which is they could have triggered this. But there's a lot of history. So he worked on The Family Guy, the son. I didn't know this.
Okay.
And people have come forward and said, no, they were always like quite afraid of him.
Sure.
He was unhinged. So there's a lot of reports of people being like actually afraid of him.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you say with the photos, like there's one, he's got them crazy eyes.
He really does.
You and I are probably talking about the same one where he's got the massive pupils are crazy. And really, I mean, I think they got 3 kids. Rob Reiner, kind of Hollywood's one of the Hollywood good guys, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Never any controversy about him, just makes great movies, loads of appearances and stuff, which we're going to talk about. And a terrible story.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like, horrible. I mean, we kind of, when we first said, I mean, we thought, is this like a Gene Hackman type of thing? You know, because Gene Hackman's was quite
that was a crazy story as well.
And then, terrible story. But we want to talk about Rob Reiner and his kind of
legacy
imprint, legacy on the 1980s specifically. It went further on.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about some of his movies. And Dory, I've got a surprise for you. Because, and I know we're going to talk about it, but there is a Rob Reiner movie that I've never watched.
Right.
That I thought, if ever going to be a time, I'm going to fucking watch it.
Did you watch it?
So I watched it. But we'll get there.
I'm so excited. I am so excited. I'm going to tell you, I thought if ever there was a time for Paulo to watch this movie, it's now.
Yeah, there was a time to watch it.
Yeah.
So let's go through some of his movies, specifically from the 1980s.
Right.
1984, This Is Spinal Tap. Now, his last appearance was in the This Is Spinal Tap sequel. I wanted to watch that as well.
Yeah.
It's time got away from me. But, and I think This Is Spinal Tap kind of relates to why I didn't watch the movie that I say. If you're a long time listener to the show, you know which movie it is. So This Is Spinal Tap, loved it. Yeah. I mean, that is set up a genre of mockumentary, which didn't exist before. Yeah. And nobody knew how to take it because they were just like, what is this? Is it they didn't know, like, why so much deal about this band that doesn't exist? Who gives a shit? And then subsequently, so much of what there was a stage where every single TV show, like in the mid 2000s, was a mockumentary. Yeah. You know, or mockumentary adjacent. So This Is Spinal Tap, of course, the first one. This is one of your more favorites. Where did Stand By Me come into it? Stand By Me was after This Is Spinal Tap.
If you say so, but yeah.
You loved Stand By Me.
I do love Stand By Me still. It's a great. It hasn't even dated that badly. It's one of those timeless movies.
I think
it's got a lot to it.
That's a lot of the things that I noticed looking back at his 80s movies, how timeless they are, because This Is Spinal Tap is so ridiculous and it's just so silly, and it is literally timeless. It's the same thing as with Stand By Me. Again, I suppose because it was when it was set, right?
Yes.
Because it's like, it doesn't date.
It just shows as well, sorry, just to say, like the range of genres. From mockumentary to Stand By Me, which is essentially like a coming-of-age drama. Yeah. To When Harry Met Sally, which you've just mentioned.
Yeah. When Harry Met Sally came out, right? Girly movie. I did watch it later. Yeah. We all know it for the Meg Ryan, I'll Have What She's Having scene. Yes. Meg Ryan and Billy Crystal, great friend of Rob Reiner. Yeah. As a couple was just so weird, but it just kind of worked. Oh. You know?
Do you know the whole story about that movie with Rob Reiner and his wife?
Well, that's what we're here for. Yes. That's what we're here for today.
Okay, so Rob Reiner met his wife while he was making When Harry Met Sally. The original plan of the ending of When Harry Met Sally was that they were not going to get together.
Oh, really?
The original ending, they did not get together. And he met his wife while they were wrapping up production and fell head over heels in love and then went, damn it, love is a glorious thing. And he changed the ending of When Harry Met Sally to get them to be together because he was in love at the time.
Did she inspire the faking orgasm scene?
Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows?
Who knows?
But now you talk about his range, because let's just jump out of what he was doing in the 90s. Misery.
Yo.
Fucking hell.
Yo.
Now, if you don't remember Misery, it's a Stephen King. But
I'm scared of Kathy Bates to this day. She could be doing a silly little comedy. I'm still scared of it.
She said that.
Yeah.
She said no matter what she does, people are still relate that to, and they go because in that it does start out as like a sweetish person. Right?
Yeah, it sneaks up on you a bit.
And I think also like the concept of like a stan or a stalker wasn't huge then. Right, we now see people get so obsessed with celebrities and well-known people, but it was quite a new concept. And of course, he does A Few Good Men.
Yeah,
you want the truth, you can handle the truth. Jack Nicholson's iconic line. Besides from Here's Johnny.
Oh God,
right?
Don't even say it.
But now let's go back to the movie, So here's why I never watched this movie, because. Firstly, I didn't get it.
Yeah.
I didn't understand, like, this is Spinal Tap. I didn't understand what this movie was.
Right.
Let's go. Firstly, when this movie came out in 1987, I'm 7 years old. By the time, I wouldn't even have crossed my mind to watch it in the cinema.
Of course not.
When it hits VHS stores, you look at it, you go, that is not a movie. At this time, I mean, we're talking 1987. You know what's out there for me to watch? Masters of the Universe, Spaceballs, RoboCop, Police Academy 4.
I understand.
Garbage Pail Kids movie. I'm not fucking watching a kissing movie. Right?
Of course.
As it's described as a kissing book. I'm not watching it. Then kind of like 10 years later, when a lot of the movies from the 80s comes back and you rewatch it because of DVDs, they're all coming out on DVD and Blu-ray. So you go, oh, a lot of the stuff you watch is now available in a different format, and you start watching it. I go, no, there's better stuff. It's a kissing movie. I don't get it, because now I'm tainted by something like an Anne Hathaway movie.
Right.
I'm going, oh, this is about like a princess who doesn't want to be a princess.
Question though, had your wife never seen it?
She had never seen it.
Okay.
Either, right?
Okay.
So she had never. The movie, of course, is The Princess Bride.
Right.
So I did not, being a person who loves spoof, loves parody, loves tongue-in-cheek stuff, never got that it was a parody, because parody is you love that genre,
right? But
you make fun of the silly parts of it,
right? And
that's what The Princess Bride was. Dory, I got to tell you,
you love it, right?
I get it. No, it's not to say I didn't get it.
Yeah,
I was just like, the train has gone. The tortoise has got away from me. I cannot watch it now. Fucking loved it.
Yeah.
Fucking loved it.
I told you would. I told you. Did cousin Louie watch it too?
He doesn't know I've watched it.
Oh, okay.
Right, this is breaking news.
Now I can tell you, now I can reveal that cousin Louie and I have been secretly messaging each other, trying to come up with ways to get you to watch this movie. So I thought maybe he was the instigator of this.
No, murder. Murder was the instigator. Family murder.
Well, you know... What a great movie, right?
I mean, Inigo Montoya, despite being a Spaniard, and we all know no one can trust a Spaniard, fucking loved him. I mean, first up, right?
Mandy Patinkin.
First up, even before him.
Yeah.
Fred Savage, his bedroom was my fucking kid's bedroom. I tell you, that little head unit he's got.
Yeah.
I mean, like, listen, I watched it this weekend. So,
so it's fresh in your mind, because I do not know what you're talking about. But
his bedroom was my kid's bedroom. He's playing the fucking Amiga. He's got He-Man toys all around. Now, despite the fact that his He-Man toys are lying all over the place, mine were very orderly in displays, all set up. You know, despite the fact that he obviously played with his toys, which I didn't.
Of course.
Mine were just for display. And that I had a golden china where he's got an Amiga. Same bedroom.
Yeah.
Same bedroom. And like he refers to it, he doesn't want his grandfather to read him a kissing book.
Right.
And that's what this is, a kissing movie. It's a princess movie. Yeah. That was one of the plot devices I was like, going to find out. People just didn't get. They go, but why are we doing this? Why are we jumping real world? Like, it's kind of like this visionary nature of Rob Reiner. And the story I've also heard is that the book in itself was very popular, and the author of the book, no one wanted to make his movie. If they did make it, they wanted to change it. And Rob Reiner came and said, no, we're going to make it the way you want to make it. And I'm not going to, we're going to do it. We're going to carry on going till we make it the way you want to make it, the way we want to make it.
Yes.
Which he got right. Cary Elwes, what a fucking handsome man. Oh my God. Hey?
Very handsome man.
So dashing. And I really thought like him as Robin Hood, Men in Tights, was like the most smarmy he could get. Right? And now you got to understand, I've now watched it backwards. So I've seen the Robin Hood and now I see him and I'm like, fucking loved him. Love him. So good. Yes. Mandy Patinkin, Inigo Montoya, love his fucking character. Do you know the backstory of that?
No.
So obviously he's, as the memes say, I'm here to avenge my father. And why it felt so real is his father had died of cancer when he was a kid. So he said he put all of that into the character because this revenge was him revenging his father being taken away from him.
Okay.
And you're watching these scenes, you go, I know you're hamming it up, but like this is like it's real, right?
Yeah.
Really good. Andre the Giant. So what I do know about Andre the Giant is because I watched the Andre the Giant documentary and how much, he was fucked at this point. He was just completely broken. And how much that they had to, even Cary Elwes said he would get hurt to prevent Andre the Giant getting hurt. He'd get fucked up and finding out like it made no difference because Andre the Giant was just so broken at that point. Great character. It's inconceivable that I've waited this long to watch.
Inconceivable
to watch this movie.
You keep using that word.
Don't think you know.
Now you'll get all the jokes. I'm so excited.
No, it's so fucking like I got them, like I get them, like I've seen them, but it's just like.
But now you have the full picture.
Oh my God!
Did you watch with the family?
Here's my favorite part, right?
Right.
So I've got it on and I'm watching and, the movies I cover, like my family don't give a shit. It's always like, what the fuck you They see it as, this is for your show, right? Coming in, but why is this one? So now my daughter's obviously never watched it. My wife, she can't remember watching it. Why is the princess being kidnapped? Why? But why? And then sitting down and watching, and I was like, fuck, this is what this movie is actually about because it's like, it's a little bit of something for everybody.
Absolutely.
The one part, there were so many parts. Everyone loved Inigo Montoya.
Of course.
We're Portuguese. We don't trust Spaniards, right? So we get it, but we loved him. And but the part that we all laughed at was when the Princess Buttercup falls down the hill. And we've seen this clip so many times.
Yeah.
And then Cary Elwes' character... And she's talking, and then he throws himself down the hill to talk. It's like I don't know what this movie is.
Yeah,
but it's fucking great.
Yeah.
So if you've been like me for years and not watched The Princess Bride,
because it's a kissing movie,
it's not. It is.
Is there any kissing in it? Until the end?
I'll tell you what I did. Even as a man now, 45 years old, I did the little, the kissy thing we used to do when we were kids. When you like kissed your hand. Your hand.
Yeah.
Robin Wright. She was in something we watched recently, The Girlfriend.
Okay.
Right? Super good show on Amazon. And my wife was like, she still looks fantastic. She's about 60 now.
Yeah.
And we're like, wow. Because she's a swimmer. She has a lot of scenes where she's not in a sexy way. She's just like, fuck, she looks fantastic. My God, Robin Wright.
Yep.
Okay. But not like she's not sexualized in this movie at all. She's just a beautiful princess.
She's a pretty princess.
She's a pretty princess.
Yeah. She's almost as pretty as Cary.
No one's
she tries.
No such thing.
I'm so happy that this moment has finally come.
Yeah. Very, very good. Loved it. So good. Don't be an asshole like me.
And you now understand why it has the cult status that it has.
No, it really does. It's just a really, really fantastic. It's in everything.
My kid has got friends staying over, and I think that's what we're going to watch tonight.
Really good.
I think it's on the cards because I don't know if the friends have watched it. They're teenagers. They may not have.
You know what? There is something in it for everybody. I can't think. Like I said, I never hated it.
Yeah.
It was just too late. But now we start again.
It's never too late.
Never too late. It's never too late. So it is on YouTube. It's on one of those things where it's cut up into scenes on YouTube, but you can watch it or rent it wherever. I didn't find it on any of the subscribed streamers, but worth it. Worth it. Give it a watch. Give it a watch. So that is our little Rob Reiner moment. Gave us great movies of the 80s and 90s and fucking gave us Princess Bride. And the next one I do have to watch is This Is Spinal Tap. The
I need to watch both.
Yeah.
Because don't remember the original much.
Yeah. No. And of course, Rob Reiner popping up in so many things. I mean, I loved him playing Jordan Belfort's father in Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh, my goodness, yes.
Fuck, he was so funny. And I think he played himself in Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yes.
He was in New Girl. He played her dad, or the dad's. No, he played.
I know
he's
like generic grandpa.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
very sad. It's very sad.
It's horrible.
But he has left an amazing legacy.
Indeed. Indeed. So things that are going to leave a legacy that I'm very sad is going Stranger Things.
Yo.
We are closing into, listen, Boxing Day. No, I've already told our family, guys, we are taking leftovers from Christmas lunch.
Yeah.
And my family are binging Stranger Things on Boxing Day.
I'm working on Boxing Day, but as soon as I get home from work.
Yeah. Stay off the internet. We are even going to release the show before we normally release on Fridays. Fuck that. It's coming out earlier this week.
Yeah.
We don't want to get in the way. What's been keeping me entertained, Dory, is, Stranger Things now, there's a radio station involved.
Yes.
Do you know you can listen to that radio station?
I heard so, yes.
W Squawk. When it first came out, it was quite difficult to get, but it's now on YouTube. The whole thing. I think it's a pre-recorded, it's a loop. It seems to be a 4.5 hour loop that runs through. Dory, what a fun little thing this is, right? It is a radio station. Now, I'm a radio guy. I love things like this. It's the jingles are 80s. The ads, they've got ads of all these businesses, announcements in Hawkins.
Yeah.
Because now it's set up, because now in Stranger Things, the town is on lockdown.
Yeah.
And it's talking about all the shit.
Yeah.
It's so good. DJs, I think they got Rockin' Robin.
Yeah.
They got her doing some bits. And then they have other made-up DJs.
It's so cool
Vance
that they
Goodman
made
and Mindy Flair.
Okay, cool. It's so cool that they made the effort and had the budget to do something extra like this.
Dory, so many things, right?
Yeah.
So they did that. They got features. So they play songs backwards. They got Talk to Tammy, like a retro advice spot with really 80s sounding retro things.
Yeah.
So good. And then, of course, all the songs, California Dreamin', Every Breath You Take, I Think We're Alone Now, all the songs from Stranger Things and beyond.
Yeah.
Now, the radio nerd in me, this is how it gets made. So they approached a Global, which is a massive, massive radio company overseas, and said, this is what we want to do. They handed it over to them, and they put this thing together to make it sound 80s. They went back and found like music, jingle, and production archives from the 80s, and what they could use, they used, and what they couldn't, they replicated it.
Yeah.
To the point that they even run it through a processor that they would have used in the 1980s. Now, radio stuff is that you are in a radio studio, it broadcasts, but when it goes out to people, it goes through a processor to make it small enough to then go in the air to go into your radios, right?
Yeah.
Very technical.
Basically.
But they used the processor from the era.
No way.
To run it through, so it's got that. It sounds 80s. It's
crazy,
fucking
man.
So good.
I actually haven't tried listening. I will now. I definitely will.
I'm going to pop it up on that 80s Show SA Facebook page. It only runs into January. I really hope they keep it running longer because it is so good. If you want something else and if you're looking for some clues, some Easter eggs from Stranger Things, there's also a Stranger Things official playlist, right?
Okay.
Which has got mock broadcasts in between songs. So in the songs, like I said, got California Dreaming, Every Breath You Take, She's Got You by Patsy Cline. Oh yeah. Upside Down, Master of Puppets, blah, blah. A whole bunch of songs. Fucking great playlist here. But in between, it's got Robin doing mock broadcasts.
Right.
And she gives clues to things.
Okay.
You solve the clues, you get bonus content for the show.
Ooh.
Such a clever way of doing it while listening.
Would you have come up with this concept in your day job?
I have done it. I did it for a beer brand.
We
we hid a secret party location. in a Spotify playlist. So every song related to the... That was with my brain, not even ChatGPT. That was my own brain.
Well done.
Mr. Sandman by the... Oh, so many good songs. Yeah, Psycho Killer by Talking Heads. Heart. I Just Died in Your Arms Tonight.
Okay, so...
And of course, Wake Me Up Before You Go. So there we go.
Course,
and then Get Up and Go by the Go-Go's.
Nice.
Next to each other. I love it. That's so good.
Psycho Killer by Talking Heads is actually from the 70s, but
Yes.
it's also... And there's a new series on Netflix called The Beast in Me, which is very good.
That, yeah.
And there's a scene where that song plays, which is just incredible.
You know where I rediscovered it? Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh,
there is a random opening where they just come in. Two of them are listening to, I think it's Mac and Charlie.
Okay.
They just walk into the bar listening to it, and the rest of the crew they all just start singing the song. No context, no nothing.
Man, that song.
That's what I was like. That is a good song. That is a very good song. So let's close off with 2 80s truths and a lie, Dory.
Okay, I hope my brain is still braining. It's that time of year, hey?
Oh, it is. Okay, so I've got them here for you. Number 1, according to radio airplay data, the most played classic rock song of 2025. Right, so we've got classic rock songs.
Right?
They play classic rock from all decades, all genres, all rock, but all decades. The top played classic rock song of 2025 is Bon Jovi's Living on a Prayer. Okay?
Okay.
Number 2, rumor has it that David Hasselhoff has been so quiet. We've not heard from him in ages.
True.
He's putting together a stage show with former stuntmen who have been left jobless because of AI and CGI, and putting on a stunt show where he recreates his best stunts from Knight Rider. Number 2. And number 3, a recent viral post in which Cher puts down the White House press secretary in a very Cher way is in fact fake news generated by a spam site from Vietnam.
Oh my goodness. Okay, the first one sounds completely plausible.
That is true. The entire top 8 is 80 songs.
Wow.
Which just goes to show, when you think classic rock, you're thinking, 60s, 70s. And I was, fuck.
Don't Stop Believing in there?
Don't Stop Believing is in there. Guns N' Roses is in there. White Snake's in there. It's kind of like going, you know, when you listen to an oldie station and in your mind it still plays 50s stuff.
Yeah.
And it plays 90s stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck this. Okay. So that one is true.
Okay. The other two both sound completely ridiculous. So I'm going to just guess, because I saw the Cher thing.
Yes.
Our friends, you shared it.
I shared it. I shared it.
You shared it. I thought that Barrett shared it, but you shared it. I'm going to say that the Cher thing is the lie.
The Cher thing is true.
Oh, no way.
David Hasselhoff's stunt show, although very he's definitely trying.
That sounded completely ridiculous, but at the same time, one never knows with the Hoff.
I got ChatGPT to come up with that one. You know, it draws from references. So it's found something somewhere.
Okay, so hang on. So the Cher thing's not true.
Here's the Cher thing. So a post pops up from the White House press secretary saying, Caroline Leavitt, saying, Cher's activism is irrelevant, outdated, and rooted in a world that doesn't exist anymore. This response... Plausible.
Very plausible.
Right? The response from Cher pops up going, let's get real for a second, honey. Your tenure has been 8 months. I've had wigs that have lasted longer than that. Lost 2 congressional races, both by double digits. Hosts a podcast with fewer weekly listeners than my cat's Twitter account. Advocates free speech, yet blocks anyone who challenges her. And her latest accomplishment, calling a woman who has topped the charts in 6 different decades irrelevant while training for all the wrong reasons. Baby girl, I've been fighting for rights, touring the world and reinventing myself since before your parents went to prom. I've faced critics louder, harsher, and far more meaningful than anything you can type. And yet here I am, still here, singing. So if you want to talk about relevance, sweetheart, take a seat. So we're going fucking Cher. What a Cher thing.
Yeah. True.
It's not true. It's generated from a spam account from Vietnam that has actually put out the same post from John Legend, Jon Stewart, Neil Young, Dick Van Dyke, Stevie Nicks, Barbara Streisand, Steve Perry, Celine Dion.
When you say the same post, the exact same words?
No, changed kind of in context.
Okay.
But the response to the same post in different words. So, Carlos Santana, Neil Diamond.
Oh my God, that is so weird and random.
So there is a spam account in Vietnam that puts out fake news, all these different, and just waits to see which one gets traction. So we got conned by it. We thought, wow, that is so Cher.
It was very believable.
Why the Cher one caught? I mean, if you believe in love after put downs, this is it. But completely, we got taken by it, Dory. Damn. So this has been that 80 show. Nice show.
Yeah.
Despite the macabre.
I'm just still glowing with excitement that you watched The Princess Bride.
I know.
I really am so excited for you.
I loved it.
Me.
I loved it. And I watched in the 4K remastered.
Oh, nice.
Cary Elwes I think he looks good in VHS. You got a 4K, that boy.
Hashtag not a euphemism.
Merry Christmas. Thanks for joining me, Dari.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.